Well, if Carly's using the honey bucket, I know I have time until we do intros. We got ball shakers. Sorry, are you going to go before my intros? I will treat you like your wife and tell you to go sit down and wait for me to be ready. Great. That's only because I know how it goes and I love you completely. That's right. No one puts baby in the corner and no one rushes the voice of reason. I am David Shaw. Seaside. I love you. Do you love me? I don't care if you love me. Do you love volleyball here at the Seaside? Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's time to crown our queens. That's right. They fought hard. It was one and done so. Did you know that? It's not double elimination. If you fail, you're out. And I didn't fail. You can lose by 2. Going to 50 to 52. It's a hard-fought battle. And these ladies, we've seen them before. You know their names, you screamed them, you cheered them. So let me first introduce to you the Midwestern. That's right, gunslingers, the heroes from the Midwest that we love best. I don't care if you're from Iowa. I don't care if you're from Illinois or Indiana. That's a whole lot of eyes in the Midwest. Have you ever noticed that? Holy carpe. Let's speak about carpe diem. Let's seize the day and bring it out to the court. Ladies fight out for a 4-digit payday, and they are on their way to it right here. She's all in black. She's on the attack. She wears a white visor because guess what? She is that bright and brilliant. She keeps the white on the top side, the black because she's all business all the time. She's engaged to a Shaw. No relation, sadly. Guess what? That's right, Big Jim Shaw. She comes to us from the Grand Canyon University, a university that spans the entire Grand Canyon. Canyon? I didn't know that existed, but it's twisted, and she went there, she played there, and she succeeded there. She comes to us from Chicago, Illinois. Standing 5'8", but 6'5" in heels. She keeps it real at just 26. The one and only Molly Evelyn Turner! Now, her partner, she's 6 foot flat and heels, which just seems ironic. I love it. But guess what? The on-Carly edition from Indianapolis, Indiana, the II, if you please, because she says, "Aye, Captain, I'm ready to sail. Let's do this. I will not fail." She's a pickleball champion in Indiana, Nevada, Alaska. I don't know how you traveled there, but guess what? Congratulations to you. Also, she went to Michigan for indoor. She went for Pepperdine just for bragging rights at Blake Beach. She is 25 years old. She is ready to battle. Her last name is Scott, but it's spelled with an ampersand, a 7, and somehow a J, but it's pronounced correctly. And she will automatically yell at me if I screw it up one more time. I want you to welcome to the sand, the one and only Miss Carly Skjodt! I know that most of you wish I was done, but I got some more for you. I've seen this woman here before. I love the fact that she rocks a one piece. My daughter's 11 years old. Gwenny, represent. She has won this tournament, but guess what? She goes, "Dave, don't talk about my past accomplishments. The only accomplishment I want to talk about is the semis that I just won to bring me here." I went to Pepperdine, and guess what? I'm still dodging those student loans. We'll bring up some old jokes from like 4 years ago. That's fine. Trav outkicked his coverage, and we celebrate it each and every day. And we love Trav. The blood ambition to her. She is 5'11" and 9/11ths. Don't ask me how or why, but she is 26 years old. Welcome back to Seaside Women's Finals. The one, the only Miss Delaney Mewhirter! Is another UCLA Bruin, and she's here to ruin somebody's good day. Not the ladies, but we're talking across the tape. That's right. She is a champion of every event she even thinks about before even doing it. That's how good she is. She has got chiseled bravado. She has style. She has grace, and I am impressed with everything about her. I want you to give it up. Out of UCLA, she's 30 years young and looks about 22. How about you? Give it up for the one and only Kelly!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, volleyball fans, to the 40th annual Seaside Beach Volleyball event here in Seaside, Oregon. We have the beach behind us, the ocean. We don't have a lot of wind right now, and I am joined by the one and only Victoria Dennis. We are very fortunate to bring you the women's final. Tell us a little bit more about these teams competing.
Thanks, guys. Wow, an insane tournament happening this entire weekend. It's a bid for AVP Chicago. Big teams came out, both on the men and women's side, and we've had unreal volleyball all weekend long. The sun is out, shirts are off, and volleyball is on. Here we are on center court. Kelly Reeves back to serve. The setup for this tournament has been modified pool play into single elimination. So a little bit different than in years past. It was double elimination prior.
Does that obviously more pressure? Every match counts. How does that play as far as the length of the tournament? Do you feel like it doesn't necessarily feel like it's playing too long, or you're like, I kind of wish it was double elim? You kind of get a second opportunity.
They both, have their pros and cons, but I think a lot of people will argue the double elim is a little bit better path I would say, than, one and done single elimination. Needless to say, we're excited for the finals to be underway, and Carly Skjodt back to serve. Her serve was unreal in the semifinals. She had about 5 aces in the semis and has been firing away, running up as a full-time blocker as Delaney gets that kill, painting the back corner. 3-1 on the board.
We got 3 serving 1 now. Delaney Mewhirter back to serve.
Is he using his notebook?
Delaney Mewhirter, a Pepperdine alumni, running up to the net. Skjodt with the attack. Dug by Reeves. In transition, Reeves looks across the net, takes the swing, dug by Turner. Back flipper by Skjodt. Keeping it weird, keeping it funky. 2 hands up in the air, nothing but a smile on her face, making that 2, serving 3.
You would have thought we were in Portland, how weird that play was.
It's very apropos, isn't it?
PG because my daughter's still here. Molly Evelyn Turner.
On your screen is Molly Turner. Her partner at the net is Carly Skjodt on the left side of your screen. And the one piece is
I totally
just like Delaney Mewhirter, and then Kelly Reeves is in the black t-shirt with the white visor.
Oh, wait, no, am I early? Was it 4-2? I'm sorry, I jumped the gun. I pulled a Jacob. I'm 1 point early.
1 point until the side switch. Reeves going back to serve. Reeves, a UCLA Bruin alumna, where in 2019, her freshman year, they won the national championship.
I can hear the shirt out.
Reeves with a serve. Skjodt with the reception. Step close inside and swings high off the outside hand of Mewhirter. We have a 3-4 side switch.
It's a really nice job with her feet. And if you were training an athlete, just someone's like, hey, Victoria, I want to be better at attacking. What's one thing you might tell them that would potentially constantly put themselves in a position to be successful?
Feet to ball. Keep the ball in front of you and be able to step close. The set may vary every single time the setter sets the ball, so you have to stay patient in your first 2 steps and then a fast, explosive step close, keeping the ball high out in front of you, as Skjodt does there, painting the line up and over the block of Mewhirter.
And we're even at 4.
And just like that, we have 4s on the board.
Don't hesitate to make some
Skjodt
noise.
back to serve.
Carly Skjodt, even 4.
Skjodt and Turner knocking off the combo of Caitlin Mullaney and Carly Kahn. Oh, nice one-handed dig. Ball's out of bounds. Or maybe there's a net violation.
Yes, net violation. A little bit of a joust at the net. 5 serving 4 here.
Thank you.
Carly played 4 years indoor at Michigan, where she was second-team All-American. Jumped on the sand shortly after. Float serve from Carly. A little bit of a hubby wife's middle seam serve, but Mewhirter will find the sand using a little bit of that equipment.
Keep it even at 5.
Delaney Mewhirter getting the kill, utilizing the equipment, drops in front of Turner. She'll head back to the service line. Donning the one piece. Is that becoming more popular on the beach?
It is.
It's a good pattern.
It's fun. Keeping it fun here. High, off the hands. Skjodt keeping that ball out in front, not afraid to use the block in front of her. And this is something that I will reiterate time and time again. Don't be afraid of the block. Go after it. Challenge it. Turner.
And every once in a while, the block is going to come away with a block. That's their job. They're trying to force you to do something else. But if you allow the block to inflict its will on you, then you have all of a sudden taken yourself out of the play, essentially is what you're saying.
This time Kelly Reeves serving.
6-6. Reeves back to serve.
Reeves a Bruin through and through. Her mother having played at UCLA, then having coached. She was also on the Olympic team, won a silver medal. And she was also born at UCLA Hospital.
Oh, right there.
What a play in transition for Molly Turner, poking that ball high line.
Ken, by the way,
previously in that play, that turn and dig by Delaney
noodles they have actually served so far this weekend
was big time. Coming down off that block. Skjodt back to serve.
Pounds of noodles.
Serving Reeves. Reeves with the attack. Goes high off that block again.
I was going to say,
again, these athletes are not afraid to use the block. They've trained against it, they've played against it, and it's really one of the tools in the toolbox to use. Side switch 7s.
I just watched Jacob Justice. I know
Side switch number 2. We're going to switch on multiples of 7.
It's like, did I make a mistake? Yeah, maybe.
The next one we'll switch on will also be a technical timeout at 21.
Mewhirter back to serve.
We're playing 2 sets to 21, and if possible, 1 to 15 here.
And we've been blessed with a lot of third set opportunities here on Championship Court.
Lots of volleyball for the 40th anniversary of Seaside. Dug by Skjodt. Skjodt challenge blocked by Delaney.
Scotty with a
getting in front of the ball, grabbing and throwing that ball down to the sand. Point. 8, serving 7.
Dude, no, honestly,
You got it. You rested on your head.
one heart, one vision.
8-7.
That's not an insult, Jacob, I swear to God.
Delaney Mewhirter back to
Accidentally on
serve.
purpose.
She's going to go short to Carly. Carly's able to get to her feet. Wow.
Oh my gosh! That is Carly Skjodt, ladies and gentlemen.
What a
I
great
don't care what
first
you
ball
think, that
side
was an
out by
amazing hit.
Skjodt
Show us
there.
some love,
Reeves and
Seaside.
Delaney are challenging them with their serves, moving the ball around, but passers are able to get their feet to the ball as well and attack the pass on serve receive.
Great reception by Delaney. Reeves puts her straight up and down. Dug by Turner outside her body. Carly tries to put her on the net, tries to step close. Good pickup by Reeves. Delaney puts her on the net. Oh, wow. We have a fantastic rally developing in front of us.
Point going to Turner and Skjodt as Turner turns to the crowd and victory screams after that play. We love to see the passion. Nothing but passion and fashion out here in Seaside, Oregon. Turner back to serve.
Handled by Reeves. Delaney puts her straight up and down. Step close, pokes, but picked up by Turner. Carly puts her tight. She's going to joust.
Great joust at the net, but point going to Reeves and Delaney. 9-9.
You're always a little worried, I feel like, with tight plays. You're just like, hoping nobody gets hurt. But then also, what's going to happen? Really nice patience by both athletes. Getting a hand up. It looks like they're trying to central knuckle pokey off. Really nice play. And then Reeves seeing, hey, nobody's in front of me. I'm going to just continue along the net and flip to the sand.
9 even.
I'm up to 46.
Skjodt with the pass.
And by the way, shout out to Bruce
Challenges the block.
Smith and
Picked up by Delaney. Over. Kill. Kelly Reeves swinging cross body to that sideline. Finding the court.
We're just going to let you play music and we're not going to talk. We won't have voices left.
10 serving 9.
You ain't wrong.
9.
Turner and Skjodt looking for a first ball side out.
We get the coffee in us.
Float serves to Skjodt.
And now just to clarify, first ball side out is only on a reception. It's not on a transition. That would be a transition point.
11 serving 9. 1 point until technical timeout. So far, both teams' serve and pass has been strong on both sides of the net. Both teams challenging each other at the service line. Reeves with the float to Skjodt. Skjodt follows it, and it is out of bounds. And just like that, we have come to a technical timeout. Delaney and Reeves lead 11 to 10. Make sure to stay tuned, folks. We'll be back in a short second.
Let's hear some noise.
What do you got on Seaside? I'm sorry, just because we're not throwing shirts at you doesn't mean you can't cheer. We're going to throw some love your way. We want the good vibes, good vibrations, everything you're sending our way. We want these players to feel it, know it, and experience it. That's Nick McCauley, one of your line judges. Always judging, always watching. Great, Allie, good job. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And the whistle blows.
And we are at 10-11.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 40th annual Seaside Volleyball Tournament. I'm Victoria Dennis alongside Kevin. Technical timeout was 11 serving 10, now 12 serving 10.
Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Cody, for keeping score. We appreciate you.
Delaney back to serve. Using the net to her advantage. Blessing the volley gods, as Ed Ratledge would say. Delaney getting the crowd involved. We love to see that. Maybe a little bit of luck from the guy with the Budweiser over there. Float serve, Delaney. Ace.
Delaney!
Bringing them to a 4-0 lead here after that technical timeout. Timeout called by Skjodt and Turner. Great serves being made by Delaney here. She came out firing out of that technical timeout. Turner and Skjodt looking to slow down the game a little bit with that timeout. Still a lot of volleyball left to be played.
Two athletes this weekend. Thank you so much. YKO Water.
Hey, if you're not looking for water or that type of hydration, don't forget Michelob Ultra, provided by our friends at
KT Tape. KT Tape, helping athletes of all levels train longer and finish stronger.
But most importantly,
Drink responsibly. Absolutely. And by the way, favorite beverage, I believe, of pro athletes. The big ultra, low carbs, low calorie, great choice. That pineapple soda is pretty good. I'm hooked.
I thought that was mine. I lost it.
14 serving 10 out of that timeout. Molly and Skjodt have been in this situation before. Being down by 4, there's still a lot of volleyball game left. It's about taking a breath, settling into your side, and being able to first ball side out as Skjodt goes up for the swing and pounds it down to the sand. That is now 6 kills for Carly Skjodt in this first set of the women's finals here in Seaside. Molly Turner back to serve. 11 serving 14.
And we're at 11-14.
That's a perfect example of what you were mentioning earlier of that step, not only the step close, but getting your feet to the ball. She was able to open up and go inside the block of Delaney Mewhirter. Oh, picked up by Reeves. Wow, nice set.
That ball is long in that transition play. Nice dig there by Reeves. A little pokey dig action on the line. But that was an aggressive air, and we love to see those. She was swinging. It was aggressive. The ball was high out in front of her.
Just like that, Molly Turner.
Great choice there.
Serve.
Turner with the serve.
And she did look to the official saying, hey, can we please make sure that ball wasn't in? That's Greg Clark as the R1 or the up official. The down official is Allie Garwood. He says, nope, that ball's definitely out of bounds. Serve to this side. Quick side out, quick strike by the team of Reeves and Mewhirter.
15-12. Let them hear you, Seaside.
Or was that a service error? Micah Goldfish
Skjodt.
over here.
A lot of things happening on this side of the court.
Carly Skjodt.
Big swing by Carly Skjodt for that side switch. Now within 2 points, Turner and Skjodt. 13 serving 15 here on center court for the women's finals. Carly Skjodt is back to serve. She has a very, very strong serve, as I stated before. A monster serve, probably from drinking that Monster Hydra, wouldn't you think?
Staying hydrated here on the beach. We haven't had a ton of sun as far as direct exposure, but certainly plays into it. And an attack error from Mewhirter, uncontested. That's not something you're going to see very often from her. And as you mentioned just moments ago, you're down 4. That's a taking a deep breath opportunity. Start to chip away. Here we have it, down by 1, 14 serving 15. Wow, payback.
Off the tape, all the love from the tape for Skjodt and Turner. And as you said, payback for the one that landed on their side previously. That score is now 15s on the board. Did we not say this is a long game?
Absolutely going to be a long game. Race to 6 here, win by 2. We're still switching on 7s. So our next one will come in 5 points.
Oh, Delaney, what a shot from Mewhirter.
Smart shot by Delaney there. Up and over the block. She kept the ball out in front of her. Hand contact high. Placement, not power.
Absolutely. There are no asterisks in volleyball. They all count the same. Delaney back to serve. Looks like they're going to go after Skjodt. Skjodt handles it well. Nice draw. And
Skjodt answers back with her own high line.
Do you think the set was intentionally inside to open up that line shot? Or do you think maybe just that wasn't the cleanest set that she was maybe looking for?
You know what? I'm going to have Turner's back here and say that was absolutely meant to be inside. And they got the point.
Just like they drew it up. Molly Turner back to serve, utilizing what is essentially a one-footed jump float. Trying to put pressure on Mewhirter. Mewhirter just a question.
Just a touch long, but
looking for a touch, but there is no touch called, and that ball is long. Giving the lead now to Skjodt and Turner, 17 serving 16. Timeout called by Mewhirter and Reeves. As we head into this timeout, it has gone point for point. Turner and Skjodt able to come back here in the second half of the first set. Stay tuned with more volleyball to be played underway. Waikea Hawaiian volcanic water, sustainably sourced and naturally alkaline. Live aloha, drink Waikea.
I apologize.
Good rest. Molly Turner back to serve.
Fabletics, premium performance apparel that won't break the bank, which is what we love to see as Road Dog Beach volleyball players. Not breaking this bank. Delaney down the line for the kill out of that timeout.
It is. We're tied up at
17's on the board.
That's why we're so lucky getting to come here to Seaside. This is your second, at least my opportunity to work with you. The tournament maybe didn't plan out the way you wanted to, but your expertise here in the booth is very, very welcome. Obviously, having competed against these athletes, you kind of have a little bit more understanding. So while I know the tournament didn't go the way you wanted to, very excited you could be here, and hopefully it's not breaking the bank.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Side switch here. 18 serving 17. Point going to Skjodt and Turner. Skjodt with her jump flow on the end line. The sun is out. It is no longer partly cloudy. Sunny and 65 degrees as Kelly Reeves goes up and over the block of Skjodt for that side out. Reeves now with 5 kills in the first set with only 1 error. Delaney back to serve. Delaney getting the crowd involved, showing some love to Seaside. As Seaside does love their volleyball.
Thank you. Bad boys always.
Skjodt with the pass. With the look and up and over into the angle. Great look there by Carly Skjodt. Keeping the ball in front of her. Her court vision very prevalent.
Really good meaningful communication. I like to add that meaningful on there because we can have a conversation about nothing related to volleyball and we are communicating, but I want to have meaningful communication about what might be open, what might the tendency be, just really things that allow me to make an informed decision. Now all of a sudden we're a really formidable team.
Reeves with the down ball picked up by Skjodt. Skjodt with the look, dug by Reeves into the line. Transition play for Reeves. Pokey over the net. Swung and a miss by Skjodt. That ball goes down. Point going to Reeves, 19-19.
Line judge. Red shirt, red
Kelly
flag.
Reeves back to serve.
Tristan register, red shirt and boxer
Reeves
shorts.
has had
Reeves back to
4
serve.
third-place finishes on the AVP Tour, one of them being the Manhattan Beach Open.
Her AVP career beginning in 2016. Her first ever beach event, other than her college career, was an international event which she won with Allie McCulloch.
Oh, Carly Skjodt.
Wow, good shot by Skjodt.
making it sleek and sneaky there for that cut shot. Keeping it weird in Oregon.
Set point opportunity number 1 coming at the hand of Carly Skjodt.
Carly Skjodt with the serve.
Skjodt putting the pressure on Delaney. Approaching out of the middle, taking a swing, dug by Molly, over onto, blocked by Delaney, still picked up by Reeves. Point! And first set going to Molly Turner and Carly Skjodt. 21-19. First set in the books here of the 40th annual Seaside Volleyball Tournament. Women's finals will continue after this break.
For quads tomorrow.
That's going to be fun. Because we really just like minimal effort tomorrow. Let me check with Katie because it's 6:42. Does she want maximum effort? All right. Can we still sign up if I haven't signed up yet for tomorrow? No, it closed at 5. Dude, I'm asking the voice of reason and the voice of God. I was told by PT, who's looking at you right now, we're still open? Still open? Can we still sign up? If I haven't signed up for tomorrow and I want to win some cash, I want to play quads or Dino Division, can I still sign up for tomorrow? Oh, that's a lot of teeth you're showing me right now. I mean, literally, when you at me, I'm going, yeah, you got, yo, by the way, see the most salt and pepper Asian on the beach. That's the spicy Asian.
Him up. Hey, does he accept chips?
Waste management. From recycling to renewable energy, we're working hard for a sustainable tomorrow.
You extra 15 minutes. You better get knees to chest to the Bad Boys /
and Clean Skin,
and sign up
high performance sunscreen and skincare products for the outdoor lifestyle.
You haven't yet. Get over to the registration area, the staff tent, if you please. You want to play quads or Dino Division? Your
volleyball fans, welcome back to Championship Court. We've had 2 days of competition. The format changed just slightly from years past. A single elimination. On the screen in front of you is Kelly Reeves, her partner Delaney Mewhirter. They are taking on Molly Turner and Carly Skjodt.
Molly Turner with a little smile and side chuckle with that over on 2 set.
And what are the 2 criterion that need to be met for that to be a legal play?
Facing and clean. Pass by Delaney. Deep corner point going to Reeves and Mewhirter. Ones on the board.
There we go, folks, on center court. Oh, just like that.
Mewhirter back to serve.
Delaney serving.
Delaney with 6 kills in the first set. What a rip by Carly, but scooped by Reeves, but point will go back to Carly Skjodt.
She jumps twice, and the second one brings the heat and the hammer.
Kill number 13 for Carly Skjodt.
He's not the law.
The team of Skjodt and Turner had to take on 2 very formidable opponents to find themselves here in a championship round, and they are competing for their first place AVP finish. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, which I certainly could be.
That is correct. Carly had a 5th in Denver with Macy Jerker and a 9th in Austin with Gina Urango. Gina just winning her first AVP title in Atlanta.
Oh, wow. Congratulations to her. These 2 teams, including the 2 teams from the semifinals, are in. They got a bid to AVP Chicago. Great pickup. Oh.
What a textbook one-arm jab dig by Molly Turner with a jumbo shot.
Coach in at least
deep middle.
7 to 9 states in this country.
Molly Turner is nothing but a grinder on the sand. She plays with heart and attitude, and that truly wins championships, and she can attest to that here as she's competing for one here in Seaside. Float serve to Delaney. Delaney out of the middle, looking off the block of Skjodt and out of bounds. Point.
Is the hand on the flag a touch?
Making that 3-3.
Oh, the finger point means I'm right. Especially when he uses the middle.
Delaney back to serve. This is not Delaney's first Seaside at all. In 2019, she won this tournament with Katie Spieler.
Oh, wow. This is a return to her old stomping grounds. Good touch. He's going to have to go. I think it nicked the side of her arm. Yeah, it looks like that body language tells me that she touched it.
Yes, touch off the block and side switch.
It was here last night.
Reeves and Delaney leading.
How about this sunset?
I wasn't. How was it? Was it nice?
It was beautiful, breezy, cool, dark.
Easy, breezy.
I think we went through almost an entire, I don't know, 7 or 8 hours with pretty consistent overcast conditions. Nothing terrible. I think the athletes actually favoring it a little bit. Wind, minor influence, but then all of a sudden this sun coming out and the splitting of the pickle. Service ace.
Last night at this time, we were sending people over to buy hoodies and blankets and stuff because it was so cold. This is much
Delaney
better.
using that good luck from the crowd, getting that ace,
Here we go. Delaney
making that score there up now by 2. 5 serving 3. Delaney with the jump float to Turner. Turner with the reception. Taking a look up, over, and pokey inside that court, making it 4-5.
6 kills for Turner, 3 in the first and 3 here through the second.
I thought maybe you were giving those
Looks
up
like
too
there's going to be a
early,
change of service selection from the team of Reeves and Mewhirter, and the fact that they're going after Turner now instead of Skjodt. Skjodt really proving, having tallied 13 kills thus far. Only one here in set number 2, but 12 in set number 1.
Reeves with the reception, taking a look, and painting that line, placing it perfectly up and over the block. Reeves.
Back to serve now, Kelly Reeves.
Back to
6
serve.
Reeves' first kill here in set number 2. The total being 7 thus far.
Alongside Jacob Justice.
What kind of native is he?
Reeves putting the pressure on Molly again in serve receive. Molly taking a look, rising to the occasion and putting that ball down.
Earns the Razorback.
5
she
serving
just slices
6.
and dices, makes that 5-6.
Reeves looking for what was she hit the time before and thinks, hey, maybe I can get her beat on that one. Let me try turn and chase. Really good communication from Skjodt and vision from Turner to go back to where she started.
Reeves after that pass, looking at Delaney saying, why? With a smirk on her face, calling for that wide set, and then a big put away. Good luck ball from the crowd. Delaney back to serve.
You can see there's only a very few seats. So these seats have found homes here as early as Thursday. The stands are actually made of a sand mound, and people bring their own seats and they kind of install them all around the court.
6-7. Ken, I think we're switching.
Molly with the finesse and side out.
It's almost time to switch sides.
6-7.
Right, thank you, Jacob.
Point for side switch. Molly just took a 9th in Atlanta.
That's back-to-back kills for Turner. It's actually 3 kills in a row.
Delaney Mewhirter, 8-6 as we switch sides.
Mewhirter tying her kill total from set number 1, a set that they lost by 2. Skjodt and Turner took it 21-19.
Did he puff his chest at you?
And we're only through 14 points.
Are you kidding me? That kid is yoked.
Right?
I've seen this kid move sneakers up 5 stories.
Reeves at the service line with a jump float to Skjodt. Skjodt kicking out, step close, and past the block of Delaney, going around the block for that kill. Point, Skjodt Turner.
I really wish
Turner back to serve, just
Turner.
taking a first place international medal in a futures event at the FIVB Chio Maria, Italy, which we were roomies over there planning that tournament together.
Oh, wow.
Point going to Delaney and Reeves with that first ball side out, 9 serving 7.
Does that mean you also won the event?
I was on the other team.
Oh, okay. You said I wasn't sure how it all worked out, so I apologize for bringing that up.
It's okay. Too soon. Wow, I can't believe you.
My bad.
Oh, man.
My bad.
Delaney back to serve.
That's either I need a snack or a beverage. Okay. But there was like scooping going on. That's a thick beverage.
Short serve to Skjodt, but into the net. Giving a break to Skjodt and Turner for that side out. 8 serving 9.
And, looks like it's going to be great Skjodt back to serve. Thank you to our ball circuit team. Yeah. Ladies, we appreciate you.
The court caddies.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Skjodt back to serve. 2019 was her first AVP season. Delaney. Doug. Gatorade by Carly Skjodt. And point.
You have it. Scotty doesn't know and Scotty doesn't care. She goes with
a Gator
kill.
dig
9-9
for that point and tying up this ball game. Double fist pump by Molly Turner.
Great decision by Skjodt to jump off the net. She's trying to get as deep as she can, trying to be stopped on contact. A little bit might be just protecting herself.
And just like that, they've earned 2 points in transition, now giving them the lead, 10-11 points until technical timeout.
Serving 9.
Off the tape, pass by Reeves. Reeves looks, uses the block of Skjodt, making that 10-10. Now 1 more point until technical timeout. That was a great push there at the service line for Skjodt and Turner. They were able to earn 2 points in transition. Huge momentum shift for them, making this a tied ball game, 10-10. Reeves back to serve.
The largest lead of the contest was in set number 1. It was about 14-10. That's actually where Skjodt and Turner really started to chip away.
Turner keeping it crafty. Not only did she cover that ball, but she covered it for a point and kill, making that 11-10 here in the technical side out. We have the same score we had in the first set, 11-10 technical timeout. Stay tuned, folks. More volleyball underway.
So I just want to point out, right over here by the Bad Boys Open 10, there's a big box of these. Send somebody over from your group in the next hour or so, or maybe we'll get somebody to come around the crowd. Yeah. And you guys are the...
Could fight and find our rhythm. You and I, the sky, the moon, and the light was just a ride. Share a little love, learn to respect one another. We could find a way to make another day brighter now that we got each other.
I didn't answer to it. Sorry.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 40th annual Seaside Beach Volleyball Tournament. I'm Victoria Dennis here alongside the one and only Kyle. Molly Turner is back to serve. The sun is out. Volleyball is happening. Our heart rates are up. I mean, could you ask for anything more, Kyle?
No, you couldn't. I think we're just really excited the fact that we get to be here, have this view, watching these athletes compete on this stage as they work towards those gold events that are coming up in the first weekend of September. I think we still have Manhattan Beach coming up this month, and then so Atlanta happened, Manhattan Beach is coming up. I think this is the upcoming weekend.
Next weekend is
and then we'll have a break, and then the following weekend we're actually going to have the final gold event, which will be in Chicago, the 2nd through the 4th.
All right, even at 11.
We have 11-11 French fries on the board. Delaney with the float serve short. Skjodt barely getting it over the net, picked up by Reeves. Dug by Skjodt again. Delaney at the net, Skjodt goes up and over. Dug by Reeves again. Reeves with the approach.
There we go.
And put away.
For the matchsticks,
great defense.
12-11 now.
Skjodt trying to go over on one again. It paid off last time she did it. This time, Reeves putting a little bit more pressure. That ball is redirected into the net and the sand. That's going to continue. Delaney to serve, 12-11.
Delaney serving, 12-11.
Skjodt with the reception. Blocked by Delaney. Molly cut shot inside the block that falls. And point. 12-12 here in the second half of the second set of the women's finals here in Seaside, Oregon.
So both of these teams punching their ticket to
Here we go now.
Chicago.
Carly
The
Scott
only
makes it
team
12
I
and
am not
12.
entirely sure
And
about
reserves line.
is if anybody else in the other semifinal already had one, which means that bid might bump down just a little bit. We'll have to confide in the AVP to let us know how that might proceed as far as those other teams. Reeves with a quick kill to side out.
Yeah, Kyle, a lot of stuff will soon yet to be played out due to partner switches or people not going for certain reasons, and that trickle down does happen.
13-12.
Victoria, tell us
there you go. Kelly Reeves
how does
back
that
to
look?
serve.
So you and your partner, you qualify, and then a partner can't go. Are you allowed to choose somebody else, and then you get to kind of take that bid with you? Do you know?
So I know it works out in different scenarios. For example, if you're already signed up with somebody, I don't believe that you're able to do that now.
Okay.
Point. Turner and Skjodt.
That is-
Molly Turner back to serve, a GCU alumni of 4 years, Grand Canyon University.
Are we even at 13?
Oh, I think we are tied up at 13.
Picked up by Reeves off the net. Delaney puts her tight. Turner able to run it down. Scott puts her off, so she'll have some opportunities just out of the reach of Reeves.
Molly and Carly
my
playing
goodness
some
gracious.
great
That's why I
volleyball on
love
their
Seaside
side
so much.
of
It's just
the
the
net.
crowd energy.
Turner
So let me hear you,
back
crowd.
to serve, 1 point until this side switch. 14 serving 13.
Seaside!
Kelly Delaney looking for a first ball side out.
Fantastic view of Stadium Court. Wow,
Cut shot.
Reeves.
Cut
David,
shot
it's not
and
only the
point.
quality
Going
of
to
the crowd,
Reeves
it's also
Delaney,
the quality of the
14s.
play. These
Oh, yeah.
players at
On center
never
court.
disappoint.
The shadows on the
Fantastic for
court
even
right now are
I
actually
believe they put
all
the pro in professional.
human-made. They're from
Oh,
not only
my
the
goodness.
kind of court, the booth that we're working
Delaney
from,
Mewhirter.
but
I
also the
believe a
sound
former
stage as
Seaside
well. It's kind of
champion.
creating that castle look that we
Back
see
to
on the
Seaside now.
stand in front of us. And then also just at the top is the end of the Lewis and Clark Trail. There's a sign up there. There's actually a statue you can just barely make out above next to that shorter pole there on the left.
Carly again with the attempt and down the line. Point going to Skjodt and Turner. As we see in this
Just like
replay,
that, we're at 15.
she gets her second
Serving
attempt at the
14.
swing, contacting high out in
Carly
front, swinging
Scott
crossbody
at the
down
service
the
line
line
now.
past the block of Delaney.
15.
Scott back to serve.
That's a really high level swing, avoiding the block of Delaney. Good pick up by Turner. Scott puts Turner on the net. Turner big swing.
Molly Evelyn Turner.
What a dig
Have
to
you met me?
convert for
That's right,
Turner
Molly
and
Evelyn
Skjodt.
Turner. 16-14.
16-14 timeout taken on the court. Scott and Turner now able to flip the momentum as Kelly and Delaney did have the lead earlier in this set.
Arms, man.
Turner and
Legion
Scott have now
style.
really
That's a bigger
worked
block than
their
John
tails
Justice out
off
there.
in
Don't fight
defense.
that guy.
And we'll be right back. The action heating up here. Set number 2 of the Women's Open Final. I am Kyle Holmeyer alongside the one and only Victoria Dennis.
Cut off
We'll catch you on the other
over
side
there
of this
at the Classic
intermission.
Distributing booth.
What's happening, you guys? Y'all full of pizza? Are you out of prizes? Is that it? What happened to Hot Carl? He got mellow.
No. Hot Carl's always energetic, Carl, but guess what? Don't poke the bear, okay? He brings heat, energy to everything he does. Every endeavor is always better when you got Carl Dugan on the line.
Every time I look at him,
He's got more prizes and more passion than any other tournament I've ever been a part of, so.
we have more prizes coming.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Okay. We got tons of prizes. We got shiny gear. We got Whitney
Gear.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Victoria Dennis alongside
Carly
Kyle
Scott
Holmeyer
with the serve,
here at the
16-14.
40th annual Seaside
Kamina,
Beach Volleyball
girl.
Tournament Women's Finals continuing underway out of this timeout. 16 serving 14. Carly Scott with the
Hey,
serve.
Carl.
Cross court to Delaney. Delaney with the attempt. Dug by Molly Turner. Molly in
Tag goal,
transition.
tag
Looking
tag
over.
goal.
Dug again by Reeves. Reeves up, takes a look. Dug over on one by Scott. Reeves with another transition play, back-to-back-to-back transition plays for Kelly Reeves. Great side out there for Reeves and Delaney. As we take a look at this replay, Reeves taking that cut shot. Great transition set from Delaney. Reeves taking a swing on that ball, but getting back on her horse for that dig as she works again in transition, swinging high and hard for that point. Well deserved.
What is
making it 15-16?
What is Carly Skjodt thinking there? So they send that ball over on one. Reeves takes it, and she chooses to come off the net. Is she thinking, okay, I have a better opportunity to block, dig? What's her thought process there as Turner comes back with the side-out opportunity?
Great swing by Turner. Carly probably saw the set was a little bit off the net, so she took that chance to heel dig to open hand, dig that ball. But didn't go her way that time, and it was a great swing by Kelly Reeves. Turner with the float serve short, trying to move Delaney around. Delaney kicks out to the pin and long.
Jacob, does that make it 18-15?
Point going to Turner and Skjodt, 18 serving 15.
And at New Zealand,
these two teams relatively low error. Why do you think they seem to be choosing Delaney to go after as far as a serving target? When you get with a partner, you're facing an opponent, what do you guys talk about?
They've been serving both Delaney and Kelly. Right now, they seem to be going to Delaney due to their defense. As we can see there, Turner smiled and screamed to the crowd as Molly Turner is having some fun here on center court for the finals. Right now, they are putting that serving pressure on Delaney. I would say that Carly feels comfortable blocking in front of her, creating space, getting her hands over the net. And Molly is able to dance around behind the block. She's staying inside the armpit of Skjodt, waiting for that hard driven, but she's patient and she's waiting on defense for those touches that Carly's going to get as well.
If you're a younger athlete watching, I know reading is hard. It's a skill that takes time to develop. What would be a cue that you might give them to look as far as that read, right? You're in that armpit of the cross court, but you're patient. What types of information are you trying to gather as that person goes to swing?
Watch the attacker, not the ball. Step one. Watch their shoulder, watch their wrist, and their approach. It's really easy to get caught up just watching the ball, but take a peek at the other side of the net. They'll tell you all the information that you need to know.
By the way, I'm not sick.
Side out and side switch. Delaney back to serve.
We got 16-19 on center court.
I imagine they're going to go after Turner here. Skjodt being very effective. Wow.
Off the tape and point.
Right there.
Going 17-19. Delaney going back to her lucky charm there in the stand.
That's right, Dave Camina from Camina Outdoors, the highest
Delaney
echelon.
back to serve.
That's 4 service aces for Delaney.
Using the block and out of bounds at that ball, walks along the top of that tape and out.
I think there's some confusion. She firmly believes that she didn't touch the net or didn't touch that attack.
Thank God your missus is much better at this than you. I'm kidding.
17-20.
Arthur.
Delaney Mewhirter going up to the R1. Greg Clark saying, hey, that ball hit all net, walked the dog and out of bounds. That should be our point, which would bring us to, I believe, 18-19. If this play stands, it will be 20-17. And match point number 1 for Turner and Skjodt.
Hey, what do you guys think? Should we have maybe some fish and chips later tonight? I don't know. Beers at the brewery. What do we want to do?
By the way, if you don't know,
okay, hey, go. I got some taffy in my pocket. I'll give it to you after the game.
By the way, if you don't know where to go, Ken Higgins says visit the Seaside Visitor Bureau. They have
coffee between beaches. Those pads I was giving out earlier that matters instantly. She's going to take a picture of herself with this bag and redeem it for $5 worth of points at the Seaside Visitors Bureau.
Oh, looks like we got Mr. Avery Ross at the service line.
Sorry, coming up to the center court, excuse me. We got Delaney Mewhirter at the service line now.
18-19.
Big Daddy Avery Dross chopping at the
I think you're going to get a card here.
after that meeting. The point is going to Delaney and Reeves. The crowd loving the yellow card and fire given to Carly Skjodt. Delaney back to serve.
18-19, they continue to go after Turner. Skjodt puts Turner on the net. Poke, but intercepted by Mewhirter. That's her second block of the contest, her first here in set number 2, and we're all tied up, 19 apiece.
19-19, the blood is boiling after a very controversial call. Momentum is flowing on both sides of the net. Still anybody's game, Kyle. Out of this timeout, Carly and Molly are looking for that first ball side out. Kelly and Delaney have stayed patient throughout this second set, trusting their side of the net in serve receive, in defense, chipping away point for point, now making it 19-19.
And awesome.
Out of the timeout,
Center court.
I have a guess that they're going to go after Turner. Do you think that is correct? And mainly because I think Skjodt has not even necessarily passing, but her attacking ability. So I imagine we're going to think cross court. So right now, Delaney Mewhirter is going to be in the top right of your screen, and she is going to serve to the near side, bottom of your screen on the left, and they'll see if they like that matchup.
All right, let's hear it for these teams in center court. 19 even.
Oh, yeah.
Semifinal, or this is final.
19-19. Delaney with a smile, getting the good luck from the stands.
Thank you to everyone who is watching at home, youtube.com/AVP America. We had a score change due to a ref decision.
Side out, and now potential championship point for Turner and Skjodt. Turner rising to the occasion, as you said, Kyle, out of that timeout. They put that service pressure on her. She kept that ball high out in front of her for that line shot until Carly Skjodt back to serve.
Delaney fights it off, started to talk over here. Great opportunity off the block, but it has to go. There was a touch.
Step close and put away. 2020 going into overtime here. Championship match, women's finals here in Seaside, Oregon.
There was a call initially by the up official that ball was touched as it went out of bounds. That gave point 20 initially to Turner and Skjodt. They decided after conferring with all the officials that the ball actually did not touch the block. That is why we have the opportunity that we have right here. I believe it is all 20 apiece as Mewhirter and Reeves look to force a third and final set here. Touch has to go.
4,000 people coming into the community.
Delaney trying to downball that ball, but just a bit wide. Nice up by Kelly Reeves there.
Seaside, Oregon.
And we're back to another potential championship point as Turner's back to serve.
Championship point number 3.
Dug by Turner. Turner with the attempt. Jumbo to the corner and down. Congratulations to Molly Turner and Carly Skjodt. You are 2022 Seaside champions.
Molly Turner.
Congratulations to both teams competing here at the 40th annual Seaside Beach Volleyball event. This is an AVP next. They take a $4,000 prize. They also have a ticket punch to Chicago taking place September 2nd through the 4th. We have an interview coming up here in just a brief moment with Victoria Dennis. We'll be talking to our champions. We wish the absolute best to Kelly Reeves, her partner Delaney Mewhirter. That was fantastic play. You saw a craziness. So Carly Skjodt had 17 kills through about the midway point of set number 2, and they completely stopped going after her, conserving only Molly Turner. Turner doing a fantastic job handling that load. they win it by a score of 2-0. Please join us in just a brief moment for an on-court interview with Victoria Dennis. I am Kyle Holmeyer. I am excited to see you guys back here at the championship court for the men's final. It will be Drost and Frischman taking on the winners of our previous semifinal match.
Dave's gonna scream
it is going to be Caldwell and Ratledge, and please stay tuned for those interviews.
In these upcoming finals.
Oh, you know I will.
Oh, no, I love it.
Victoria Dennis, you got Carly and Molly coming over for the broadcast interview.
All right, now I heard something about some more prizes. Clatsip distributor.
You're here.
I know you're ready. You're fired up. Let's get a few more photos out here. We're going to have Victoria do her interview.
At Corner Bakery, we're making your choice simple with Choose 2 options every day. Choose 2 of your favorites and turn a simple lunch into a perfectly paired meal. And we're not talking about a few Choose 2 options. Pair up any sandwich or panini, any cafe fresh salad or warm simmering soup, or any pan sauteed pasta. So many kitchen crafted options, so little time. Your perfect Choose 2 combination is waiting at the Corner Bakery.
Those radio gym shorts that you have from college, they're done. Get them out of here. It's time to upgrade your short game with the one from Fabletics, man.
We love them. Your girlfriend will be stealing these. They're the best.
This fabric fixes another major issue, fit.
It's got this crazy stretch to it that looks so cute when I do my yoga or errands or like literally anything. They're the most comfortable, best feeling, luxe-tastic fabric that we have ever worn.
Huge Avery fans, Drost Frischman fans. Anybody want to top these guys? You think
we're going to be in here. I'm just going to be annoying. Scotty hates to talk on camera, so we're going to make her talk.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
We're just waiting for a director
mic
to
check.
come to say it.
You guys like Jason?
Mic check, mic check.
Okay, I just want to check, make sure.
Ken, I love you. We're going to hit the power button on Ken's mic real quick. Waiting for Andrew to count us in. 5.
Congratulations to Seaside champions Molly Turner, Carly Skjodt. You had 17 and 16 kills in the finals. What was the mindset coming into the single elimination playoff bracket?
I don't even think we had a specific mindset. We just wanted to play free.
I was going to move you guys in a little bit closer. Here we go, staff appreciation.
Yeah, we just came in to play free, and we honestly, the biggest thing was we wanted to qualify for Chicago, and then after we did that, it was just like all gravy.
Transition defense and your serving played huge roles in this finals. What was that like throughout the duration of this tournament?
I think a big thing for me as a player, and then now playing with Carly, is just serving aggressive. That's what my coaches have been telling me specifically, and I think she's an incredible setter, and so whenever I dig something, I kind of just expect it to be up there. So it's just honestly like playing very, very free.
You just earned the bid into AVP Chicago. Any plans until then?
No, but I'm excited to see my family, and I think they're watching, so I can't wait to see you, Mom and Dad.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Molly Turner, and of course, Carly Skjodt. Victoria Dennis, I celebrate your entire catalog. I want to say thank you. No. Carly, get over here. Carly and Molly, get over here, please.
Avery and Chase yourself.
Carly Skjodt, if your name is...
Those radio gym shorts that you have from college, they're done. Get them out of here. It's time to upgrade your short game with the one from Fabletics, man.
We love them. Your girlfriend will be stealing these. They're the best.
This fabric fixes another major issue, fit.
It's got this crazy stretch to it that looks so cute when I do my yoga or errands or like literally anything. They're the most comfortable, best feeling, luxe-tastic fabric that we have ever worn.
you, Adam Roberts. Yeah, it's volleyball.
Yo-yo.
I am irreverent. I'm just saying Jade Race in the place. More than a pretty face as I drop a microphone like a super jerk. Love you, Bruce.
Oh, whoops.
Adam, congratulations from the bottom of my heart, dude.